Okay. We're back again this week. It's just me and Cliff.
Yep.
We just got out of the Purge.
Yeah,
The word I would describe the way it describes the movie is annoying is the word I keep thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, God, the whole, so basically the whole movie is basically about, there's a special day that where, you know, basically anything goes. You can kill,
maim, do whatever you want. They call it the Purge, and apparently at, like, 10 years from now,
yeah,
we're gonna figure out that the best way to solve all the world's problems is let everyone just completely destroy everything for a week, for like one night.
Just for like one night. 12 hours.
12 hours, and it's kind of an interesting concept, to be fair, if it was really explored all that well.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't really here.
I mean, you get like, like 5 minutes worth of backstory, right? Just basically saying, oh yeah, you know, in 2022, the world is a much better place thanks to
the Purge, because like for like 1% unemployment rate, like the crime is down to an all-time low, all because everyone can work out their anger, hatred, and evil like on one night.
Yeah.
Which anyone. I mean, the concept is ludicrous when you really look at it from a realistic standpoint.
No, it's...
Like, if anyone came out and was like, okay, if we all decide to kill each other for one long night, that'll solve all our problems. And we're like, well, you're clearly fucking nuts.
Yeah,
no
because...
one ever listened to that.
Because you're gonna have people like the fucking main character's boy, you know...
Who does something really retarded.
Yeah, who's gonna totally disagree with this shit. So,
like,
yeah.
There's, I mean, realistically, with all the, like, the birth, like, especially the birth rates, and, like, on a daily, hourly basis, there's no way in fucking hell you can have no emergency servants for one whole night. Yeah, right. Or anything, really. It's completely fucking ludicrous, but so it requires a big suspension of disbelief on that regard.
Yeah.
You know, these people, these characters, just do really stupid things, act really fucking stupidly.
Okay, no, you can only say that to just one character. And that's
I can say it to two, at least two, okay, if not three. I can say it to the son, who is dumb as shit, and the daughter, who is just god-awfully annoying, and again, makes stupid decisions. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, more so the boy, because, like, come on.
Yeah, the boy, everything that happens in the movie is the boy's fault.
Yeah, okay, spoiler alert, the dad dies, Ethan Hawke, he dies, and, well, only because the main villain, whatever you want to call him, he, like, comes out of nowhere and stabs him, like, right in the gut, like, really underwhelmingly just...
Yeah, and I just couldn't stop. There's a point where, I don't know if you know, I just could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Well, just because, like, what happened... Okay, so here's the story that leads into the reason why I couldn't stop laughing is... So yeah, I have the Purge go on. Apparently, Ethan Hawke plays this guy who works for a security firm, and who basically sells this high-tech security system to protect everyone from the Purge, or at least looks scary enough that no one would try to break in.
Yeah.
Which is something that's addressed later in the film. A really big oversight, really, on his part. But anyway, Ethan Hawke's son, who's played by the kid with Asperger's from Parenthood, does this, who oddly enough has the same hairstyle as his mom, which kind of made me chuckle at. Okay, so here's the way this characters really work in this movie. It's like, there is no real characters per se, except maybe the mom and dad are kind of developed.
Yeah, they're the only characters that you really kind of
have any kind of sympathy whatsoever. Even then, that was pretty fucking slim. But the son, I don't know what his deal is. He's got some kind of mental disorder or health disorder or some kind of disorder.
He's just fucking stupid because he disobeys his, dad. He's like, yeah, we're gonna be safe. Just don't let anyone in or whatever.
And then he lets somebody in because, like, it's a black homeless man whose name we never learn.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
he was crying for help and like a moment of pity. Presses his arm on the security system and lets him in, which attracts on a bunch of weird freakazoids wearing the masks, trying their darndest to be scary and just coming off as really, really silly. Yeah. Really fucking silly. And I couldn't stop laughing every time they came on stage. Like, for people who are supposedly hunters, they really fucking sucked at their job.
They look like a bunch of fucking Harvard yuppies. That's what they look like. And they were talking like, a bunch of those Harvard yuppies too. Because, well, the main guy, he's like, well, instead of saying, oh, this is super exciting, whatever, he says, oh, this is exquisite. Like,
oh, yeah, and the main guy who has the entire time, every time he's on, he has this face.
He looks like he
like eyebrows down, the big goofy smile, and he just smiles around like, well, where, can you give us our homeless swine then?
Oh yeah, he calls him homeless swine.
That's an actual line. And I was like, really? At the moment he came on stage, like, oh, thank you, movie gods. This hammy bastard's gonna get me through this. And he did. In fact, they all got me through this. That was the most enjoyable part of the movie, not because they were scary, just because they were so fucking silly that it just made me laugh so damn hard. Especially when what happens is they come in there and the creepy guy like this goes, "We want your homeless swine that we've been hunting. Otherwise, we're going to kill him. We're going to kill your whole family because we need to be purged of our deadly sins and cleanse our souls." And this is actually language he uses. It's pretty fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Like no one realistically would try to say this. Even villains.
Yeah.
Even the fucking Joker goes, "Dude, tone it down."
Yeah. I mean, Jesus. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe the actor or whoever's playing him, maybe he's purposely hamming it up. You know, he probably knows. Yeah, this is a really stupid script, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm getting paid a lot of money.
Maybe it's like
like an asshole. You know,
it's probably like Christoph Waltz in Epic, where he's like, you know what? This is really fucking stupid. So I'm just gonna have fun with this.
He was in that movie.
Yeah, he played the villain in that movie.
Oh shit!
He did like the voice of the main villain. He kind of did that same thing. He was like, I'm going to be over the top as much as I can because fuck it, who gives a shit? Who's actually gonna go see this? Apparently a lot, by the way. Our theater was packed for that movie.
Oh wow!
But
would you watch it opening night or something?
No, we saw like I saw with like Elisa on Saturday, like a week after it came out.
Wow.
Or maybe not a week. I don't know. It's probably a couple days. Either way, just a bunch of kids got out of a soccer game. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
All right.
So it's just that kind of hamminess and just so much cheese. Yeah. It is so cheesy. I can cut it with a knife. Yeah. And like, there's parts again where it just pans them like the guys wearing the masks, seeing all the posters. It pans them several times on the security cameras where they're supposed to be creepy.
Oh yeah.
Like the girl going like this.
Oh no, that comes off more as like not just like cheesy, but it's like
it's just stupid.
Yeah. Just really dumb, and it's like
I'm just giggling. Man. It's like, this is scary. This is supposed to be scary.
They're calling this scary. No, this just looks really dumb.
Like, this is really stupid. Did anyone actually watch this and think, yeah, I can take this seriously? And then there's the dumbass twist at the end, which we'll get to.
Oh, right.
Which I saw coming from the moment like this character came on screen, and I called it almost immediately. So what happens is eventually they're supposed to catch the black guy and tie him up and give it to him, otherwise they're going to turn down the whole house, which after they finally catch the guy, again, never giving his name, they tie him up, and then they go to the whole thing's like, what are we doing? Are we monsters? Are we like... Well,
that's pretty much everyone else except the dad. Like, I know the dad, he was going to do it anyways, but then the mom was like, oh...
It's like, are we monsters for doing this?
We're not like this.
Well, it's like, it's kind of a fair argument. At the same time, it's like, you clearly live in a world where this has become socially acceptable.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that... I mean, I can get from moral standpoint why you would think that, but it's like, you know what? Anything goes. That's pretty much what it starts from minute one of this movie, is anything goes. So it's like, is this real moral quandary really that relevant? I mean, what's the moral of this movie? Doing this is bad? No fucking shit! Well, Thank you for setting me straight, movie. I was gonna get my machete tonight and go crazy, but you really turned me around.
Well, no, I mean, in their world, it's okay, so whatever, right?
Exactly, that's kind of why I think it's like, so why is this such a big deal?
And it seems like it's become a part of the, normal life.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Morally, of course it's fucking wrong. It should always be considered wrong. But here, they continue to point out that this system works. This absurd, nonsensical system works. I know so say this at least 5 times, that exact phrase. This is working.
Exactly.
So it's like, in this way, there really should be no more. It's like, just get them the guy and get them to leave us alone. But and of course, they goes like, no, we're gonna fight. Ethan Hawke says that, so they arm all the children, who only one of the kids actually does anything remotely useful.
Yeah.
And, of course, like, the little kid wants to protect the homeless guy, so he has this really creepy baby doll on a tank robot thing. That's the scariest fucking thing in the movie, because it has, like, this Terminator. It looks like a baby Terminator.
Well, maybe they were just doing some kind of cute little reference, because, well, if you've seen, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, Lena Headey plays
maybe. I don't know. If it was completely incidental. But either way, like, half the face of the baby's burnt out. It has a red glowing eye. It's as scary as that weird spider baby thing from the first Toy Story. If not scarier. And this is like a robot that he uses to, like, patrol the house with. So he uses that to guide the homeless guy to the safety hole.
Yeah.
Which surprising the mother didn't know about.
Yeah. But then that kind of like backfires because the homeless guy takes the daughter hostage.
Oh, that reminds me. This is one thing that really pissed me off with the boyfriend. And first off, this character, the daughter, Zoe, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Is this a completely one-dimensional character through and through because she has issues with her dad. We don't know what they are. We don't know why she acts up. We're just like, because reasons.
Well, because she's a typical teenage girl.
I mean, granted, I was kind of an asshole when I was a teenager. I'll be the first to admit this. Thankfully, I found outlets clearly. But
all right.
But I mean, but there's a limit, man. It's like, at least give us a fucking reason why you're acting like such a, I don't want to say the word.
All right, well,
fucking bitch. Fuck it.
Right.
I'm sorry. She's obnoxious, bratty little child who has this boyfriend who's clearly got issues from the minute one.
Yeah.
Because his first thing is like, she says, "I love you," and he goes, "Let's growl."
I know. What the hell is up with that? Seriously.
Because that really speaks intimacy, unless you have some really kinky girlfriend, which in this case,
probably.
Good for you.
Yeah.
But don't let me stop you. But at the same time. So I was like, no, I will explain. No, just do it. I'll do it first. Grrr.
What's that all about?
Like, that was kind of like, at first, like, okay, this looks kind of average and like bad. Then they had the grrr scene, like, oh boy, like, here we go.
What the fuck was that?
I was like, this is going to be harder than I thought. Yeah. And it kind of was. But he sneaks in the house right before they shut everything down. He goes, because I want to see you. And then later it's like, no, I want to talk to your dad because he'll never let us be together. And I just talk. And I was like,
yeah.
Lady, how do you not see this is where this is going? And of course, he goes out and he tries to kill him. Tries to kill his dad. Of course, Ethan Hawke ends up shooting him, and he dies. But I couldn't. I was like, okay, Henry, what was the plan here? Exactly. Because yeah, there's the Purge, but at the same time, do you think she's not going to look at you as the guy who killed her dad? You didn't really think this through, did you?
No, he Probably not. But he gets him killed. But he gets himself killed anyway. So why?
Yeah. So it's like right? Kind of pointless character, really. And then he goes like, "It's like he won't let us be good age." And it's like, okay, how big is the age difference exactly? Because he looks 21. So his character's supposed to be like what, 18?
Probably. They didn't. I
think they said 18 at one point. I think, or some teenage years.
Who knows? Well, I don't know. Who knows really? Because again, like. Nobody. Well, it's like they never really explained why the guy wanted to kill the dad in the first place.
Well,
right?
they kind of did. Which guy? The boyfriend?
Well, yeah, the boyfriend.
Well, he said because he won't let us be together. Like he'll always forbid us to be together. So I'm gonna go talk to him with a pistol in my back pocket. Don't pay no attention to that when you're groping me. I hope you didn't cut that. Cat just like, is that a gun in your pocket? You're just happy to see me. Okay, Can I take both?
Wow. So pretty much it was a really stupid, petty reason why the boyfriend wanted to kill the dad.
Yeah, man, it's the Purge justifies it, but again, it's like it was fucking stupid, and the character didn't last long enough for it to really mean anything. Yeah. So at this point, that whole subplot was completely pointless, except to make the daughter somewhat relevant through the movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what happens is they break into the house. The evil Joker wannabe guy gets in with the ridiculous language abuse of the English language. Comes in. And these supposed scary killers really fucking suck at it. Yeah. Because every moment they're on screen, they're getting their ass handed to them by Ethan Hawke with a goddamn shotgun. Like he's the guy in the back is like, I'm gonna be sneaking and shoot you. Boom! Like there's one point, like this is the part where I started laughing. Yeah. There's a part where one guy like has a girl on like piggyback, and the girl isn't he has on top, but he can't really shoot because he has carrying the girl on his back. And Slime was like, "Oh, good, this should be like fucking easy target, right?" And then they come out trying to be all scary and laughing at pictures. Yeah. And they come down the hallway and they turn around the corner, see him with a shotgun. They both go, "Oh shit!" And just stop. It's like real or keep your scary appeal, guys.
I know, seriously. Wow.
And then he proceeds to kick not one, not two, but 5 of these guys' asses single-handedly.
Blew them all away with just one shot, it seems like.
Ethan Hawke is a fucking badass. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I know I'm doing most of the talking here.
Well, no, I mean, I honestly don't have a lot to say because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, well, like we mentioned earlier, this movie just like, it's I don't know, it doesn't
silly.
It's weird, it's silly, and it just, honestly, like a lot of it just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense because there's just so many it just feels really inconsistent. With
it feels, like it requires a really I think it wants to be scary. That's the tone it's going for. It just dramatically fails at it.
Oh.
Because it is so not scary whatsoever. Now, to be fair, there are a couple moments where I thought they built up the suspense kind of well, like in the earlier parts before they broke in the house. Like kind of the music mimicking like a heartbeat, like boom.
Oh, right,
boom, boom,
right.
And I just go with the dark hours. I thought that was not great, but it was something.
It kind of works.
It kind of worked. I thought it could have been more direction. It could have been scarier.
Yeah.
But even then, there's a point where the little kid directs the homeless guy into his secret cubby, and then we immediately go to another scene where the dad's like looking through the house, like, well, we know where the black guy is, so why is there a reason to be scared?
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I was just still really pissed off and annoyed with the kid, just because
the kid needs to fucking die.
Oh my god, I was like, dude, come on, just kill the kid already. I don't care, because this kid's just really is annoying.
Yeah, he was pretty obnoxious, and it's like his reactions weren't very good either. Like when the Zoe finds a little baby doll camera, he starts talking to her, like, and Henry's dead, and kind of just goes, she kind of smirks. Because he has admittedly kind of cool camera glasses. Where he puts them on, and you can see through the eyes. That was kind of cool. So it's like, I would take that if I was his age. That'd be fucking awesome. But he just makes horrible decisions. They all do at some point or another. So what happens is, and the villain has a very anticlimactic death. Where the biggest mistake all these people make in this movie is hesitating.
Yeah.
If they just fucking acted, they would have easily won. Because, when two people pin down the Terminator chick, what's her name?
Lena Headey.
Lena Headey plays the wife. They kind of wait, and one of them starts tickling her.
Oh, right, what the fuck was that? It's like, I'm thinking to myself, man, this is like the start of a really weird porno here, you know? I was like,
whatever you're into, no judgment.
I don't know.
A little judgment. But it starts fucking tickling her. I was like, this is what we're supposed to find scary. This is supposed to be scary. How can anyone take this seriously? Even the cameraman's probably going. And then of course, what happens is, the villain, as Cliff said, sneaks up on Ethan Hawke and stabs him, which is not a kill stab, by the way. That probably probably hit that liver or something.
Well, hit a vital organ and he slowly dies.
That's very slow. That's a wound. That's not a kill.
All right. Well,
I'm just saying. I've watched Gangs of New York. I learned a bit of the human anatomy.
All right.
You would understand if you saw the movie. Oh. Okay. Anyway, where's going with this? Oh yeah. So he's laying on the stairs, dead. The main villain finds him and gets ready to kill him. And Zoe just fucking shoots the crap out of him.
Yeah, which is the only good thing she does in the entire movie.
Yeah. So I was like, well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, earlier in the movie, we get the neighbors come up to Lena. Is it Lena Headey? Lena Headey. Okay. Anyway, they come up to her and they give her cookies like, "Oh, but your husband has made a lot of money off our community because he sells us all security." But he really fake smile
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I kind of leaned over and I was like, gee, I wonder who the bad guy is. And guess what? I was right. Because they come in, they clean out the rest of the other silly people, and they go, it's like, we came to save you tonight. But we want to kill you, so we're gonna tie you all up now.
Yeah.
It was like, I literally counted down, I was like, we came here to save you. And I was like, 3, 2, 1, so we can kill you. There we go. Yeah. Oh my god. And then...
Oh yeah, and then, right before they're gonna get killed, the homeless guy saves the day.
Yeah, again,
another twist!
The nameless homeless guy saves the day and just wanders off into the night. But it did have the best scene in the fucking movie, was...
oh, right, right before...
Right before, that Purge ends at 7 o'clock in the morning, because after the black guy comes in, the guy holds the other 4 that are left at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And he goes, kill us, and then Lena Headey has one of the best lines in the movie where he goes, no, we're gonna spend the rest of the night in motherfucking peace. They wouldn't have a problem with that. Just goes all full badass.
Oh yeah.
And then they sit at the table the entire night until 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. where the Purge finally ends. And a couple minutes before it ends, the blonde chick tries to grab the shotgun, and she grabs it, fucking whacks her on the nose, grabs her head, just slams it on the table.
That was awesome. I loved that part.
That was
pretty awesome.
It's like, what part of peace did you not understand? and and then lets him go. And it's like,
oh yeah,
that was the best part of the movie right there.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
We pretty much just gave you the whole summary of what happens in the movie. This really silly movie. And I mean, it's stupid.
It really tries to take itself seriously, but doesn't.
It's
really...
impossible to take seriously. That's the problem. Like the way the performances are, the way the story's set up.
Yeah.
You can't take this seriously.
No.
And as kind of regards as bad movie watching goes, I kind of enjoyed it.
So it's probably probably safe to say you would rent this movie, right? Like
if you have a couple beers and you're looking for a bad movie to watch, I would definitely put this on because there's a lot to laugh at. And I just could not stop it a couple times. So.
I mean, God, I hope there are bloopers for this movie too. I mean, I bet
that would be fantastic.
Must be freaking awesome. Oh God.
Oh, and then what about that one part when like they're at the door when the guy, like the main villain guy, calls him at the door because he wants to talk to him. So he tells like, Mr. Blah blah blah, we just want the homeless guy. And the guy in the corner goes, "Just give us the homeless man." And then he goes,
and then boom,
boom, and just fucking shoots him. He goes, "I'm sorry, my friend was very rude." Shit
that was pretty funny. I liked that part too.
Again, just like, you know what? I would never fucking rent this movie because it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I wouldn't obviously pay full price for the movie, but I mean, as a rental, go for it.
Red box it. It's pretty hilarious.
And hopefully, their bloopers or behind the scenes stuff or whatever, because I'm sure, because like. Yeah, I don't know. Like with those kind of movies, you would expect to see some like behind the scenes stuff, so, like maybe with like the special effects or the cast interviews or whatever.
Yeah.
But
so it's, oddly enough, I didn't hate this movie as much as I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Mostly because it made me laugh. That was the only reason I enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
It's because it made me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I honestly didn't have really a whole lot to expect from this movie. Like I mean, like I saw the trailer for it and looked okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting. A fucking masterpiece out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, after watching it, it's like, it's stupid, but like, it's really, if you don't take it seriously, like, it's not too bad of a movie.
Well, it's kind of a missed opportunity because the concept, as absurd it is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of asks me the question, like, can human darkness be contained? Like, can you really get all that stuff out in one night? Would this be socially acceptable? Could it ever be socially acceptable?
Yeah.
But the movie doesn't really dive into this too much, and like it says the new founding fathers said that. Who are the new founding fathers? Who proposed this idea? At what point did it become acceptable? There's a lot of interesting stuff you could explore with this, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it's kind of projecting you want it to be, but if you have a good concept, explore it. Like, even if it really takes a large, like, huge leaps and bounds in terms of logic goes, like, just at least have the nerve to really look into it and what it means for like human nature in general, because you can say some interesting things about it. But the most it really says is, this is bad. No shit.
Turns us into monsters. That's what the Purge is all about.
Are you saying when you let murder be legal that people murder? What an idea.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Well, let's see. I mean, what trailers were there? Besides Lone Ranger, which honestly, I still really don't care about the Lone Ranger.
Neither do I. I think it's like what, the 10th new trailer they've released for this movie. They're really pushing the shit out of this.
I don't know. Just for me, like I've seen the trailer maybe like 2 or 3 times, and like it's forgettable. Honestly, like the movie looks forgettable.
It does, and I haven't gotten this trailer so many times in a row since Die Hard, so that alone kind of makes me worry, because look how that turned out.
Yeah.
God damn it! They killed fucking Die Hard. Anyway. Then we got that Kung Fu movie.
Right.
What was that called?
Hell if I know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the action looked pretty cool in the trailer, but I kind of.
It was like 5 minutes. It basically looked like if Zack Snyder directed a Kung Fu movie.
Oh, yeah.
There was a third one. It was before Lone Ranger. It was in between. Fuck, do you remember?
I know it had Mark Wahlberg in it, and
Two Guns. That was it. This trailer I already got for like I forget which movie, but what do you think about this one?
I mean, the action looked all right, but I mean, we also have who else is in that movie?
Denzel Washington.
Right. So, I'm sure we'll get some solid performances out of the two.
Yeah, I mean, like, as we said before, Mark Wahlberg has good comedic timing, so he's funny when he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, that movie is looks more like an action movie, right? Like,
well, yeah, it looks more like action, but it looks like Mark Wahlberg's going for more of the lighthearted role of the two.
Oh, right.
I mean, Denzel Washington is good enough. I'm not a huge Denzel Washington fan, but I don't hate him. I don't think I really seen many movies where he was that good.
You didn't see John Q, or?
I didn't see John Q.
Oh.
So maybe that would change my mind. I don't know. I remember I saw that weird train movie with him and that John Travolta.
Oh, right, the Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 or whatever.
That was it. Yeah,
it's a remake. Though.
Yeah, it was okay. It's like it looks like an okay action movie. I mean, nothing like anything spectacular. So
yeah.
But
anyways, as far as The Purge goes, I'd say give it a rental.
If you want to watch a B movie with a couple friends and a couple beers, I'd say have at it. Yeah. Don't pay full price, obviously. Just wait for Redbox or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I laughed pretty hard, so I don't think I've laughed that hard at a movie since Gangster Squad. So. Wow. I think that's all we got.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So I think we'll be back later this week with what is it? We got This Is the End. We got Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah.
And we got one more... Oh, The Blame Rain, which looks crappy.
Oh, that's the one with Emma Thompson.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that movie.
Where the teaser doesn't make it look that bad, then you watch an actual trailer and it looks really bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because Emma Watson's kind of talking like this for the whole movie. And I was like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, she's obviously going for the whole Valley girl.
Obviously,
right?
but... So. God, I always hated that stereotype. Okay, so we'll see you guys later this week with that shit then.
Yep.